I sent 15 coins to Great Collections Auctions, and I'm going to talk about why I used Great Collections, why I sent these coins, and what I expect to get for these coins. So let's hope I don't bomb on this auction. So let's get started. So over here on Great Collections is the list in my accounts currently selling. And we're going to look at each one of these individually and talk about each one. There's a story behind each one of these. If you're interested in these, I'm going to look at them, slow down a little bit maybe. Come over here to portsmouthcoinshop.com, and I have these listed in the description here. Every one of these coins is listed in their own category. This listing right here is. So you can click on each one of these, and it'll open up to the coin that you're interested in. Some of these do have bids right now. They're low. We're talking about another 13 days. So we got another almost half a month before these end. So first off, the 1804, this is a coin that I found in a typeset. It's the plain 4, which means there's no the cross slit on there on the 4. And it has no stems. And when you're looking at stems on the reverse, stems would come off of the wreath in here. It's not extremely rare, but it has a retail value potential of $150. Now, the thing is, it's an annex holder. Might not sell for $150, but it's already at $100. So I'm happy with this coin. Basically bought it probably for around $30 or $40, and I put the grading fees in it. So I'll make some money on it as is. The problem with it, I did not know, and I sent it to Annex because of the fact it had all these marks on it in this area right here. I did in this area. You can see the discoloration behind the ribbon. I didn't know if that was going to affect the value or not. I didn't know if that was going to affect the grade or condition, whether it get clean or problem coin, or I wasn't sure. Here is the Flying Eagle, Unk Details. This is a coin that I bought at the coin show that was supposed to be problem free from another coin dealer. I told them that I think that it was the collar's off a little bit on it, and PCGS agreed with me. It's still a nice coin. I've had it in a video before. The value on a Mint State 60 and gray sheet is $500. I paid $400 plus the grading fee, so I'm not going to do very well if it doesn't sell for more. If it doesn't at least go for gray sheet Mint State 60. But it wasn't selling on our site. I had it up on our website. It wasn't selling. I had it in a video or two, and I've had it since March. So I decided I'm going to just let it go. Whatever it does, if I have to take a cut, that's fine. I'll just let it go. This one, in 1872, this is proof 64 with ultra cameo. Now, no other 72 has been graded ultra cameo. This is the only one in 64. PCGS doesn't have any cameos, deep cameos for 72. I sent it to PCGS as a crossover, but to keep it in the NGC holder if they didn't cross it. It didn't cross. I've had it up on the site. I paid $1,750 for it. It's just a number that was thrown out at me. I figured it was worth at least $2,000 to $2,500. So I thought, well, being what it is, it's an auction item. It looks nice. It's a nice looking coin. Let it go and see what happens. Maybe someone will bid on it. Maybe it'll get a bidding war on it. Maybe it'll go to a little over what I've got in it. I don't know. If it doesn't, then that's part of the game. That's what you do. That's part of what happens here. Here's their actual side-by-side of this one. 18820. This was something that it's a little darker. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about toning. This is the kind of toning that a lot of people do not like, and it's just a better date and mint in 65. So I had this at the coin show. I've shown it around a little bit. Most people passed up on it. Had it up on the website for a while. It retails for $575. Current bid is $150. So we'll see what it sells for. We'll see what happens. 1909 SVDB. This has got the CAC sticker on it. Retails $2,000 without the CAC. With the CAC sticker, it's worth a few $100s more. But like I said, it's something that wasn't selling in our shop. It's a nice coin. No one seemed to be much interested in it at the coin shows. except just to look at it and gawk over it, but not to really buy it. It does look the grade. And there's the side-by-side of this one. It's a pretty nice looking coin. I mean, honestly, it looks really good. Looks the grade, like I said. This one, 1914, this was a mint date 63, I believe in an NGC holder. So it was really dark. I took it out of the holder and I restored it, attempted to restore it. It didn't turn out like I wanted to, but it did make it look better. Unfortunately, when I sent it to PCGS, they downgraded it at 1 point. It's typical of PCGS when you send it in with from another coin grading service. It just seems like they've always being a point less. They do it with Annex, they do it with NGC sometimes. They hardly ever cross over NGC. I've not had much luck with it myself. So hopefully it'll sell for close to the retail for a 62 because that's $2,400. I bought it based off of the 63 price. This one's a 39D Walking Liberty half dollar, mint date 65. This is the last of a small short set that I purchased. It was graded. They were all graded 65 and 66. It was dark toned. No one seems to be interested in it. And it's not that it's an ugly coin. It's a really nice coin. It has some natural skin on it there. Retails for $235. It's at $100 right now. 1942, proof 68. Man, this is so hard to get a 42. This is, like I said, proof 68. $2,000 for this. And you just don't see early proofs getting the 68 very often. That's why it's so rare. But no one was really interested in it because it's a Jefferson nickel. I figured the Great Collections auctions would give me a further reach. And that's one reason why I submitted them to Great Collections. Another reason why I submitted them to Great Collections is the cheaper on the fees. I think it's a very small percentage compared to eBay. I want to say around 6%, but there might be other little fees. I chose to feature some of these, so I'm paying $10 to feature them. If you see the feature on the homepage up here, $10. I did that with a few of them that were the better ones, the 1909 SVDB. So this one here is a 64, and I have a 67. So it's a triple die reverse. It's a proof. And as far as the 66 is concerned, $300. I don't see it selling for that, but I thought I'd throw it up at auction and see where it goes. And then here's the 67. 67 looks really nice. So we'll see what happens with those. I pulled them out of proof sets, so we'll see what happens. 72, no FG. This one here was brought in, and I honestly did not think that it was going to get 64. A lot of people didn't think it looked 64, but the thing of it is these are shallow strikes. I mean, they're not this kind of weak struck. It's kind of beat up a little bit. I mean, the bottom line is there's nothing here. No FG. So it is what it definitely is missing, but they're not very good strikes and sharp details anyways. But this 72, we're looking around maybe $950. I know PCGS has it a lot higher than that. I have no hopes that it's going to go for high retail, but it's at $105. So far, I'm at about break even on this coin. 1988, I have some rolls in the back. I go through, when I get a chance, I was looking for the FS 901 Flare G. They're still calling this, some people still calling this a white AM. It is not. It's the Flare G. It's at $2 right now. It's in an NX holder, but in this condition, 64 red, it's retails for $240. But like I said, it's one of those kind of behind the scenes varieties, and it's in an annex holder. A lot of people might not be interested in it. That was a problem that I had also with the rest of the rolls. A lot of this black speckling on there, probably leftover planchet wash or something like that got struck into the coin. Not sure if there's a detergent they use that caused that. It got stuck on the coin. Or the planchet pre-strike, possibly. It kind of takes away from it. Here's this 2007. This is the Louisa Adams reverse. It's the mule. So they use the incorrect reverse on it. These are listed anywhere from a few $100s up to a couple thousand. Like I said, you get on eBay and see. I've seen them sell for $750 in Mid-State 67. So we'll see what happens with this one here. I probably paid $200 or $300 for it. I had it graded, so we'll see what happens. I sent it to see a wider audience. It wasn't selling on our website. This one here, Tuvalu, this is 2019. This is a Simpsons donut. It's proof 69. I sent this off because it is pretty rare. I saw one selling for $799, or it sold for $799. We'll see what it sells for here. But it's one of those different items I thought I'd just send to get to a wider audience. Some of these are really hard to sell. They're really rare, but it's a specialized collector's coin. Then we have this 2019 Mid-State 67 proof like. $35 is NGC's retail. I sent it just to see where it'd go to. See if it goes for more than that. It is proof like. You don't see proof likes very often, although I guess this is just not really rare for a dimmer mint. But right now, one bidder at $1. Based off my experience, we'll see more bids on these. Obviously, closer to the end. Some of them will probably not go for what I'd like to see, but that's part of it. This is just stuff. These are coins that, like I said, they'll have a story. There's a reason why I sent them because of that, because they haven't sold. They've been kind of sitting around on my website and in the shop. Not a whole lot of people are just scarfing them up and grabbing them up and buying them. Like the Jefferson nickels and the 88 Flare G, they're not really in high demand. A lot of specialized collectors and people who like darker tone coins might be interested in these. Great collections, and they'll accept any coin. I mean, almost anything you send to them, as long as it's graded, or you can ask them to see if they'll grade it or send it to CAC for you. You can do that. They'll accept it, and I'll take a look at it for you. So that's the reasons why I accepted it. And like I said, my expectations are at least somewhere close to the retail, or at least in that retail area. I know it'll be behind retail, especially when it's a PCGS, but I use the Coin Dealer Newsletter, CPG, which is their retail. I didn't use PCGS or NGC. That was where I got most of the values for these, except for a couple sold eBay auctions. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of these coins. If you're interested, like I said, go down to portraitcoinshop.com. You can actually go to the auction tab, and this will be listed in the auctions for the next 13 days, I believe it is. So please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.